The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Come in here, Ellie.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun for what? If it's Aussie for travel, we're very professional unit, 22 to 8.
Yeah.
There was
Ellie.
news yesterday
Yes,
from Ellie.
Big news from Ellie in that she is with child.
That's right.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
has a baby due in
With
July.
Don't run
and
too
we
fast.
are
She's
all
settle
down.
invested in this child.
She's running for 2.
That's
Hi,
right.
Ellie. So this morning you've walked in. So Ellie usually just walks straight past our office.
Yes.
But this morning
Marches
she
past.
pulled in for a pit stop, which usually suggests that something's happened.
She had a story to tell.
What went down this morning?
Okay, so this morning I was driving to work and I didn't feel very good. And I then started to feel really not good somewhere along the Graham Farmer Freeway. So I put my emergency hazard lights on, started to pull over into the emergency lane just outside of Optus Stadium. And I didn't make it out of the car in time and I projectile vomited all over my
In
car.
your
Oh,
door.
my
So
God.
did you be out? Where'd you aim it?
I don't know. I just turned away from the steering wheel because I thought there's
Yeah.
You don't want to get in the
On the
indicator.
instrumentation.
Yeah.
I just turned because I had the door halfway open, but I didn't make it.
It
And then
wasn't.
Then I got out and then kept going out on the side of the road.
Ellie.
So wait there.
What a proud moment for a young lady.
So glamorous.
Pregnancy is lovely.
Oh, it's great.
So did you? Is this morning sickness, or I mean, it
think
is
so.
sickness in
Because
the
you thought
morning?
you were over the
Yeah.
morning
I
sickness
yeah,
hump.
I thought I was, but
I mean, the fact that you drank a couple of bottles of red wine last night didn't help. I wouldn't have thought.
Your second trimester right now.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
technically should be okay.
Most people have
Yeah,
kicked it.
yeah.
I'm sure there are plenty of women out there that have ruined a lovely handbag when they're pregnant because there's no other option.
Yes,
I've
it's a
used
great
a
restricted
go for the
bottle
handbag?
before, a Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's what
What did you
Stanley Cups are
use?
for.
A Stanley Cup. That's good.
Taken the lid off and just used
So
that.
in that moment, right? In that moment, if you had enough time to grab, if all that was there was your handbag, or throw up in your car, would you have thrown up in your car or your handbag?
I'll just go in the lap, go in my lap.
Go on,
In
go
your
there.
lap.
A couple of $1,000 those handbags were.
And then carefully shimmy out of the car.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Ellie's handbag is worth more than her car, so I
Yeah.
think we'll see where that would go.
What a start to the day.
There's so many more discoveries that you probably have yet to come across in your pregnancy journey. I
lot
think
of
it'd be really
warnings,
great
yeah.
for other women that have gone through pregnancy.
It's often they don't talk about it, and
No.
you go in a bit blind,
Yeah.
and then you start to discover the
Yeah.
horrors. Do you want to
Yeah.
find out the horrors now?
Not really.
I think it's good. 13, 24, 10. All right. If you have had a baby and you would like to inform Ellie of something that maybe she will not see coming,
Yes.
we are discussing how great pregnancy is. It's just great.
How great is
It's
pregnancy?
great. Every minute of it is great. And everything that happens is beautiful.
Yeah, well, you're creating new life, but
While throwing
sometimes
up in
it
your lap.
ravages your body in ways you could never predict.
What things did you go through that Ellie might not think of that could be on the itinerary during her pregnancy? 13, 24, 10. Let's try and shock her. Someone's going to get 6 tickets to Adventure World
Oh,
Nights. Think Adventure World's just for kids? You're wrong. Check out Adventure World Nights. Tickets at adventureworld.net.au.
All right, give us a call and tell Ellie just how great pregnancy was for you.
Hi,
That's right.
Paul.
Hi guys, how are we doing?
Fantastic.
Great, Paul.
good
we're,
morning, Paul.
we're letting Ellie know what to expect during her pregnancy.
What things that could happen?
Yeah, what have you got?
Okay, so about 18 years ago, when we were pregnant with our first daughter,
Yep.
my wife turned over in bed one night, and all of a sudden it was like a shotgun going off. So obviously, I'm not going to swear on the radio. You turn down, you go, "What the was that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I says, "Are you okay?" She says, "No, I am so sore, so sore." And it turns out that she'd broken her pelvis.
Turning over in bed. Turning over in bed, Paul.
Hey, Paul, and it was that loud, like literally that loud.
Yeah,
you
woke
heard
him
it.
up, he's
Yeah,
spewing.
it was horrible.
Yeah, I'd have been
It
flat
was
as.
horrible.
Oh,
Gotta get up in the morning.
Ellie, so Ellie, what
How do you feel about this
How's
news?
that one?
So don't roll over in bed.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. It's a condition called PSD, so pubis symphysis dysfunction.
Yes.
And it basically just loosens the membranes in a woman's pelvis, and she turned over. She was in a wheelchair for the whole of her second trimester, and then had to wear
so
a
this
brace.
was early.
Had to wear a
as well.
brace.
Sorry, Ellie.
Oh, that's
my
hectic.
goodness.
Hey, Paul, was her pelvis back together by the time the baby came out?
Yeah, so once the baby engages and the head goes down, she said it was like instant relief.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so kind of, realigned it again.
Wow, the childbirth, the giving birth of a baby was instant relief for a broken pelvis.
God,
Said
women
no
are
one ever.
amazing.
Oh, that's
Thank you,
painful.
Paul.
Thanks,
That's
Paul.
opened
That
Ellie's
was-
eyes.
That was great.
Tash is in Bassendean. Hi, Tash.
Hi, Ellie. Congratulations.
Oh,
Tash, thank you.
But what have you got to tell us?
There's two little fun facts
Okay.
that you've never seen a pregnant woman move so fast, like when she has a cramp.
Yeah.
a cramp.
A cramp.
A cramp. Oh, yeah, they're coming in the back of your calves.
Leg cramps.
Okay.
Oh.
Leg cramps, definitely.
Have you
Okay.
cramped? Have you cramped yet, Ellie?
No leg cramps.
That's going to be exciting. So when
Yet.
you're getting a leg cramp when you're driving, how does one tackle that situation, Tash?
So those emergency brakes
Yeah.
that you have,
Yeah.
but to elevate your foot like you're wearing a pair of wicked high heels in reverse.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just stretch it out, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cramps. Oh, that's fun.
All right, so
Yeah.
what's the second thing?
The second thing, probably in about your third trimester, you might experience is carpal tunnel syndrome. And it only happens when you go to sleep at night. You have to get these left hand and right hand splints just to relieve the pressure.
Oh, carpal tunnel, that's
You
not
have to actually
fun.
all the
into a
things.
box.
I get that a bit.
You won't even be able to hold on to a flashlight securely and other things.
Yeah, and once you've had the baby, instant relief.
Instant relief. Instant relief.
What's carpal tunnel got to do with the baby?
So
That's
wait,
crazy,
so
you know?
if all this is happening right, your carpal tunnel and your cramps, and say you got a broken pelvis, and it all sounds like once the baby's out of you, instant relief.
Yeah.
You will want that baby out of
Yeah.
you.
I'm sure you
like
do.
for
But then
Yes.
you just don't get any sleep anymore.
a month.
No,
Oh, my goodness.
sleep is for the week.
Yeah, yeah. Kiss it
These
goodbye,
are
Ellie.
very great. Ellie's
Yes.
really.
Thanks, Tash.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, how you going?
Fantastic.
Christine.
Ellie's here and she's ready to eat up what you got to
She's
say.
taking notes.
Oh, all right. I had something a bit random that not everybody gets. It's called PUPS, P-U-P-S.
Yeah?
And basically my whole body was covered in what felt like mosquito bites.
So a rash all over your body.
Yeah, but it was like mosquito bite. It was actually like, it looked like mosquito bites.
Yes.
And it itched so much that I was causing bruises from
Oh, my
scratching so
God.
hard.
Oh,
And normally it lasts for one trimester. I was lucky enough to get it for the second and the third.
Oh,
I didn't get morning
congratulations.
sickness, but I had that instead.
So whenabouts in the journey did the pups raise its head?
So it was probably within the second trimester. So it was
Where are
after
you?
21 weeks.
Second trimester, so you're about
Well,
to.
you're
So,
coming into that area.
Ellie's in the prime time for pups.
I've
So-
never heard of pups in my life.
Well, you will when you
this
get
is
it.
what it stands for, everybody. It's super sexy. Pruritic
me neither.
urticarial papules and plaques of pregnancy.
Oh, ew. You're going to get papules.
that's a terrible name.
Pruritic urticarial papules, if you don't mind.
One
Christine.
mosquito bites bad enough for
I know,
most
let
people.
alone your body being covered in it. All
Christine,
right.
that was
You're a
really
trooper.
great.
Thank you, Christine. That's
You're
brilliant.
amazing.
Nicole's in Wanneroo. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, Nick.
Hi, Nicole. have
Well,
you
we're
got-
having fun.
Yeah, Ellie, not so much. She's rocking in the corner. All right, tell us what can happen when you're pregnant.
Mine was not as hectic as that one, but no one told me about the uncontrollable farting that happened.
Oh, Ellie, even more. Ellie.
I walked into my boss's office and just farted. No reason, no control, and I just stared at him and he stared at me, and it was really awkward, and it didn't stop for the next 5 months. So.
Nicole, when you farted and you're both looking at each other, did you just walk out? That would have been the best. Just like walk in, blow a head off
There
and
was
walk out.
sometimes when you just you had to own it, and other times I was just like, yeah, this is it. This is what's happening to me. So,
What were the other times apart from walking into your boss's office?
that was the most memorable one because I was like, we're very
Yes.
chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
My partner would probably say it hasn't gone away. So,
Yeah.
Ellie, how are you
stuck
going?
around.
I think it's funny because I'm currently sharing an office with my boss right now. So
She's dropping her
Dave,
guts left, right, and centre.
Dave, is she okay, Dave?
She's fine.
Yeah,
So
silent violence or not?
for now.
There's a lot of other people to blame it on. So,
Yeah,
when
that's
it's just
true.
you and one other person, you can't go anywhere, nowhere to move.
All right, well, let's go on to Fairley in Two Rocks. Hey, Fairley.
Hey, how you going?
Good, Fairley.
All right, Ali's ready to learn. What do we got?
Right, Ellie, I'm sorry to tell you this, darling, because nobody told me about this when I was pregnant 4 years ago, and here we are today, still happening. But hemorrhoids, cysts,
They're coming.
Hemorrhoids are coming.
Hemorrhoids are coming.
And there's
grapes
nothing
are
you can do
coming.
about it.
The grapes are coming.
The grapes of wrath.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
They're on the vine, ready to be
On
picked.
your growing uterus. I'm sorry. I mean, girl, it's been 4 years postpartum and they're still hanging around.
You're lying. No.
Can I say fairly, Ellie, just beforehand, Ellie was talking about, she goes, oh my God, I've heard people get hemorrhoids. And you're terrified of the hemis, aren't you?
I'm scared of a hemi.
Yeah.
Fairly, at what point did they kick in?
I mean, it's been a long time now, but mate, when you're getting bigger, all
Yeah,
that
okay.
way, and then obviously when you're pushing a baby out,
Yes.
they'll tell you to push like you're doing a number 2, and it's scary.
And sometimes you do
Pop
do a
out.
number
Yeah,
2, don't you,
yeah.
in the process,
Yeah.
Ellie?
Because
I think that's the
as
last.
you're trying to push your baby out, your
Yeah,
baby's
you
going to
do.
be hanging on to the hemorrhoids.
You can get a cut, though.
Like it's water skiing because it doesn't want to get out.
It's like that handle that you use in the car to pull yourself out if you
Yeah,
can't
the baby
get
going, I'm not getting out of
Yeah.
here. It's great.
Ellie, look at Ellie's face.
You're going to get hemis.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this has been really great for my
You're going to
Thank
get
you,
some, you're gonna get some
Thanks,
Chris
guys.
Hemsworth.
Who do you want to give the prize to, Ellie?
Look, they're all great.
Okay.
But that pelvis really frightened me.
The broken pelvis.
6 tickets to
pelvis.
Adventure World Nights, everyone. Think Adventure World Nights just for kids. Check out AW Nights, tickets at adventureworld.net.au. That was Paul who kicked things off
yes.
with the broken pelvis for
At
his
least
wife.
We know that you shouldn't turn over in bed. That's a cautionary tale.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Great things can happen on Tuesday. I just don't know what.
Well, it used to be
maybe
half,
not going
it used
to
to be
work.
half price.
You could win
pasta and
Oz Lotto.
stuff, remember?
That would do it.
Oslo would be great.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Pizza Hut when it was half price? That would have been a Tuesday, was it?
I've been to Pizza Hut when it was all you
Sorry,
can eat.
all you can eat. All you can eat
No,
now.
Pizza Hut,
Sorry.
there used to just be all you can eat pizza.
Yeah.
There was one in the city.
Yeah.
And remember, we'd take a slice for
Yeah.
the plate and 2 slices for the plastic bag
It kept
we had.
a lot of students alive.
Yeah.
All you can eat Pizza Hut.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
just a ball of pizza in the
Yes.
fridge.
Nice.
You just peel off a triangle.
I mean, it kept them alive. It didn't get them healthy, but it kept them alive.
Hey, guys.
And
Yes,
Nathan.
friend.
This is so exciting. If you have a yard still, which is, like,
I've got one.
yeah, but how much of a yard?
Yeah, you could probably...
Okay.
I don't know. Just
That lower-
Sean.
This is for the lower bit, I reckon, in your yard.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Building a granny flat will no longer require council planning here in WA, council planning approval, and can be built on any size lot in the for them trying to ease the housing crisis. So
Yep.
as long as a granny flat is no bigger than 70 square metres and it meets setback requirements such as the minimum space from the fence, homeowners won't need to go through the lengthy planning approval process that can take months to determine if the proposal and site are suitable. You'll get a building permit within 10 days. The state is also scrapping the minimum 350 square metre size block requirement that most granny flats won't require a parking bay. You don't have a parking bay
No.
for them. Yeah.
So, yeah, off the fence is about 1.5 metres generally on every council site. So as long as you've got that room to
Yes.
move, then you can chuck it in there.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that, my older son's partner, she lives in the granny flat at her parents'
Yeah.
house. But there's a lot getting around, so you chuck your nana in there.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
the
mean
granny.
the granny.
So it used to be,
Yeah.
and until about 5 years ago,
Yeah.
you could only have family living in it. You couldn't rent it out to somebody.
Yeah.
But now, free for all. You can build it wherever you like, and you can rent it out to whoever you like.
This is where we are in the housing crisis, that they're bending rules like this
Yes.
that they put in place for reasons.
Yeah.
And now they're like, just chuck anyone in your backyard because we need you to. I just wonder, I don't know how popular this will be. I mean, it'll be great if you have the room. It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
But say 3 people in your street happen to do it.
Yep.
That could be a couple in each, and that's 6 extra cars in the street. Wait until that happens.
Absolutely. mate. You'd be going off, wouldn't you?
People will go
It's gonna be like-
spare.
Like
Yeah.
New York, where you're
You're
guarding
outside
your
with-
parking spot with
you're
your
like,
life.
Get out the front of our house. That's our spot.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hear this? This is someone working from home.
Is it though?
Oh, yeah.
This is someone working from home. We haven't
They're flat out.
experienced the wonders of working from
Oh,
home.
we did it like once where we did the show from home, but it's very difficult.
That was just a test to see
Yes.
if the bum fell out of this
Yes.
place during COVID. We'd be able to do a show from home.
Yeah.
But apart from that, to me,
It's not a regular thing
to me,
for us.
it's just a magical concept.
Well, it seems like because you can get up at any time, Nath, you can clock in at any time, you can finish your work at any time, and if you go through a period where you go, I can just
Yeah.
bang this out in a second,
They do
I've
have
got the rest of the day free.
They do have like Zoom meetings and stuff, so they, that's not completely.
But that's when people use a fake background.
Yeah.
Look, this is the thing. Like, I'm sure some people are working from home, but I'm sure some people aren't. Like this scientist from the Bureau of Meteorology. So he's from Melbourne, and he was fired because he was secretly working from the US.
So he was still working, but he was actually
and lying
on
to his
holidays.
bosses. He was gone, went over for a holiday, then he was supposed to come back. And then things were a bit sus because he wasn't coming into the office.
Okay.
So they were asking him to come into the office repeatedly, and then he claimed to have had COVID. But the COVID lasted for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
So the alarm bells went off.
Long COVID.
Alarm bells went off.
Yep.
So the company ended up tracking his IP address and found out that it was located in Austin, Texas.
Oh, who's that IT snitch who figured that out?
He dug in. He told his supervisor he had left his computer in the US but failed to provide evidence of his travel back to Australia, the commission heard. He then said his passport must have been stolen. Someone else was using his passport. He was throwing everything
That's
out.
a lot.
Right. A formal investigation on this lasted 9 months. 9 months. That's how many stories he was throwing out. And then it was found that he did do the wrong thing. Well, he claimed that he truly did not recall his travel details.
I mean, it's pretty easy to check.
Come on, it's insane. And he got done.
Yeah.
Once you're committed to a lie, like George Costanza says, it's not a lie if you truly believe it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm sure that people won't dob themselves in.
No.
But we've all, in all the
they
workplaces...
might.
They might. But I know there's a lot of workplaces out there that know of someone that wasn't actually working from home. Maybe you caught them.
Yes.
Maybe they told you that you're doing something ridiculous. Because the people that can't do it like us...
Yeah.
Oh, the rage we feel towards you, being able to go like to the shops and Harry.
If we could, though, we would. We just don't have that
How
position.
are you feeling?
Can I just say, about 3 or 4 years ago, I used to work in sales here.
Yeah, you did.
I made a massive error when COVID kicked off, making friends with Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Yeah, because I want to work terrible hours for less money. That's what you thought.
I think I got 1 week at home, and then my housemate, who also works here at Nova in sales, we'll call him...
Fizz.
Drizzy Rascal.
Drizzy Rascal.
I may have come home some days and his eyes may have been closed on the couch.
When he's working from home.
But was he making the sound though? Was he making the sound?
Oh, the sound was definitely going off for sure.
Yeah, as long as you can hear that, you're working from home.
Out of speaker.
We are definitely up the working from work end of the building. So here's a question: 13-24-10. Or when they were supposed to be working from home, or when you were supposed to be working from home.
What do you really get up to?
Yeah. And we want to know: was someone caught out?
Yes.
Do you know that someone has been pulling the piss at work?
Was your boss onto you?
We're so interested in this because we can't get involved.
I know that you're allowed to have a lunch break and stuff like that, but when you're stretching the friendship.
Come on.
What do you really get up to when you're working from home?
A Perth Festival starts February the 9th for the best in arts, music, theatre, dance and film. Book tickets at perthfestival.com.au, and we've got a double pass to go and check out food at His Majesty's Theatre, which looks so interesting. There's a giant dining room table with a white tablecloth on there, and looks like
the audience sits around it,
and then something happens. I don't know.
Amazing. We want to know the truth about what goes on when you're working from home. Whether if you want to put your hand up and own up to what you got up to, or if you want to dob someone else in when they were found out, we'd love to hear it. Either way.
Think about it. We could say, some people work from home for a few days,
Yeah.
I'm going to work home for the next 3 days. You could go to Bali.
Yeah.
We could.
Not tell
You roll it into your weekend, for sure.
And then work out one Zoom call a day. Just make sure that you're indoors in front of a blank wall.
Yeah. Does it matter if you're getting...
And just make sure you take the beads out of your hair.
Does it matter if you get up and go, righto, I need to do a certain amount of thing and I can just bang it out, be in Bali, right?
Yes.
Just get up early and just rip through it, and then next thing you know, you're out surfing and sitting on getting your hair braided? Does it matter?
I don't know, Shaun. I don't know. We don't get to do it.
Well, let's talk to Gemma. Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Great, Gemma. Now, are you owning up to what you get up to when you're working from home, or are you going to dob someone else in?
No, guilty here.
Guilty, okay.
I'm
Even
so
better.
excited.
Gemma, you have the floor. Tell us what you do.
I was basically doing admin stuff. Anyway, I went to the Maldives because I couldn't get leave.
So I took my laptop, took a suit jacket, and basically was using a green screen for like all of the conferences I was in.
Yes.
While I'm sitting on a bed chair with my suit jacket and like a pixelised background, so no one could see where I am.
Oh my
All
God!
the Maldives, Gemma.
Yes, until like a sea
Or the
turtle
Deves.
walks past in the background.
Someone with a coconut.
People like delivering cocktails, had my earpods in, like no one knew anything else.
Hey Gemma, did they ever find out?
No.
Are you still at that job, Gem?
No, I left.
Okay.
But yeah, no one knew.
Gem,
Amazing
so
work.
the work you had to get through and the calls that you had to be a part of, they went through without a hitch. You were able to get stuff done and look like you played the part of working at the business?
Yeah, pretty much. Like half of the time I just left my laptop on so that it looked like I was doing stuff. And they could see how many hours I was on the laptop. And yeah, just basically had smashed through all the work that I needed to do on the flight on the way home.
Did you
Well
during any Zoom calls mention that? Oh gosh, I forgot I've got a spray tan in 2 days. So it explains.
Come back looking so relaxed.
No, I did. Yeah, so relaxed. I was like, the work clothes just, you know, perfect workload right now.
I love that you packed one suit jacket to go to the Maldives.
That's like
so
next
funny.
level.
That
I'm
is,
going to the Maldives. I'm not going to Rottnest. I'm going to the Maldives.
Well done.
Gemma, that was really great, and I really love that you,
Thank you.
admitted to that 13 24 10. We are looking for people that are, in air quotes, working from home. If it was you and you'd like to say what you got up to,
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Here's Katie.
Yeah, Katie, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Katie, talk to us about what the reality is of working from home for you.
A bit of washing kept on top of all the house stuff, that was for sure. So I never had to clean a house. Now that I don't work from home, it's a mess. But you know, the post.
She's living in absolute pigsty.
That's a good thing, actually, Katie.
So how much of that day that you were home, how much did you devote to your actual job compared to how much you devoted to keeping the house clean?
Oh, well, a lot of work, you know. I was still, ducking back to the computer. But, you know, the mailman, always got my post. The post, you know, never got the card.
You didn't miss a parcel delivery.
Didn't miss a parcel. And then one day the bailiff showed up looking for our neighbours but came knocking on my door, and I was actually on a work call.
Yes.
And I was like, usually it's just a postie that, I'm receiving.
Yes.
But one day it was the bailiff.
Oh, my God.
Look at all the wonderful people you're meeting.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, it's really exciting living here.
Being at home.
Well, you can get your stuff done. That's a good
We're never
thing,
going
though.
to that day that we did the show, right? So, and you were at home during COVID.
Yes.
And Natalie as well.
I did the show
I did
from
COVID.
COVID, yeah.
Just the magic, that one day that I got to experience, the magic of finishing the show, taking our headphones off and then being at home.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
No commute.
That's Hogwarts stuff.
No, but you're home by yourself.
I don't care, Sean. You,
No, that's a
you tell
win.
me all the
that's
time. I
a
was
win,
gonna say, you tell me you want to be home by yourself.
Thanks, Katie.
All right, hey, Nadia.
Hi.
Hi. So,
Nadia.
working from home, it's a mythical creature to us.
Yes.
But we love hearing it when people aren't actually working from home. Is this you or someone else?
This is about me.
Okay, hit us up. What happened?
So I got a job kind of during COVID in like 2021 when I was living in England.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a job working from home. I didn't have to go into the office.
Yes.
A few months after getting the job, we decided to move to Australia.
Yes.
And I told my sort of the boss directly, who I reported to, I think I'm moving to Australia. She said, you know what, that's fine. Take the laptop and you continue to work from there.
What?
But she didn't tell anyone else.
Yes.
Yeah?
So I eventually, along the journey, she left the job, so I continued to work for a year and a half.
And no one knew?
Well, no one knew. So I was living in
So
Australia.
she never comes to the
worked for-
Christmas party.
Yeah, no. And then they started to do a reshuffle after she left and somebody else left, and they were like, we want everyone to come into the office. And they were like,
That's going to be a bit of a commute.
Yeah, isn't it just?
and I'm like, no, I can't. They were like, what are you doing in Australia? Who knew you were in Australia? How did you get to Australia? And, needless to say, they let me go, and I had to return the laptop.
Nadia, did you get 18 months out of this?
I got 18 months.
Can I
That's
say,
amazing.
you are getting a standing ovation
I mean,
for that. That is
but also,
amazing.
you didn't do anything wrong.
She didn't. She let someone know.
You informed your supervisor. It's on them that the company didn't know. But good on you.
You informed someone. That's okay.
Yeah. You weren't being sly or sneaky
God,
about
but
it.
everyone you work with must have gone, God, that Nutty is a snob.
Never comes to any
She never
functions.
wants to do anything.
Jeanette's birthday on Thursday. She won't be there.
She won't put in for the present.
Oh, God, I
Terrible.
got Nadia for the Secret Santa. We'll get nothing again this year.
Thanks, Nadia. Josh is in Secret Harbour. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Good,
good, Josh.
buddy. Okay, have you worked from home or are you dobbing someone else in?
No, I work from home yet.
Okay, talk us through it.
Yeah, so basically, one day I had to have a Zoom call with the people I work for, and it was a bit, how you doing? Because I wasn't home at the time, so I didn't quite know what to do because I had to really speak to them. So I got my partner to video call me, and she screen recorded a video record like on phone call when we were talking, and she just put the phone up to the Zoom call, and no one thought it was anything out of the ordinary.
So they thought you were there
the pre-recorded message.
Josh, you have completely gamed the system. Well done.
Yeah, they thought I was there and I was talking to them because I wasn't saying much. I was just like kind of nodding my head and just, yep, okay. So, yeah, they didn't really catch on to what was going on, and it kind of worked out perfectly.
It's lucky there were no follow-up questions, but yes, that's amazing.
Hey, Josh, so, Josh, what were you out doing? Was it a bit of fun?
Well, I don't know if I should be saying that over the radio.
Oh, were you on the job?
Yeah, mate. No, I was on the job, but I was actually out with the boys at the pub. So.
Out with the boys.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. I was going to say, otherwise, if he's on the job, Nathan, his girlfriend was at home.
know.
So that's really big trouble. Big trouble.
Thinking.
Thanks, Josh.
Oh, that was great.
Sneaky.
Well, you know what? Congratulations to all of you. And
We're
anyone that
jealous.
works from home still. I mean, like, just give me some.
Yeah, a lot of people getting things done and having a good bloody time doing
out
it.
with the boys.
The double pass to go and see food at His Majesty's Theatre. Everyone should check out the Perth Festival. Starts February 9th. Gemma started us off. I've got to go back to this because she actually went to the Maldives.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.